So in this video, I want to share with you some major warnings, some major red flags that I'm seeing so that you don't get into some real trouble. Some agents are really stepping in it. Some insurance agencies that end in L are doing this a lot. Some of the agencies that end in group are doing this, and they're going to do some real damage to their own insurance agency, their reputation, but more importantly, to their agent force that they're trying to micromanage. So thanks for joining me in this content today. And I want to talk about breaching PII, personal identifiable information. You, as an insurance agent, are bound to be protecting your policy holders, your prospects' personal identifiable information at all times. And what's happening with these places that end in L and in group, they've got you doing telesales, but they want to micromanage you. They've got the best of intention, but they've got some really bad practices. What they're doing is they're putting you all on group calls, doing a big Zoom while you're all doing telesales to micromanage you, to make sure that you're doing your dials. It's a micromanagement tool. Well, it's going to take you out to the back and you're going to get a stick hard when somebody finds out that you just made their public information on a Zoom. The problem is you can't protect someone's personal identifiable information when you're broadcasting it to a bunch of people's homes, when you're broadcasting it to everybody's screen. Because let me share with you, when you're in the middle of that telesale, you're not always going to take the time to hit the mute button every time you spit an address out. You're not going to hit the mute button every time you got Mrs. Johnson's date of birth, her social, her banking information, everything that's going to happen on a true telesales call that's normal, necessary, and needed. And you're going to get into trouble. You're going to have somebody that's listening in the background that you cannot control breach that client's trust. And it's not even you. They may breach your prospect's trust and you didn't even sell the policy. Let's say you and I are doing telesales right now and I've got an active Zoom going. You can hear everything going on in the room. I've got an active who knows what link up. Well, let's say another insurance agent is reputable that's doing this, but you got somebody who just got out of the clink. All right. They're known for identity theft, or you got some kid that needs money and wants to open up a credit card. Well, they hear you harvesting all this information. You can't stop it. That water left the dam and it's going to do some major damage to you. So be careful of this. If your agency is having you record yourself, or not even record it, but just making it public, doing an active Zoom that's live, you're going to experience a lot of trouble by breaching the personal identifiable information that you are bound to protect from each and every insurance company that you contracted to. So I hope this helps you. Please be careful. I know a lot of insurance agencies are using it as a micromanagement tool, but they're not even taking into an account what they're really doing. And they're going to do some major damage to you as an insurance agent, because all it takes is one little complaint about their PII being breached. And then guess what? You're on fire because of what took place. So if that's you right now, I would warn you to stop it. Okay, just don't do it. It may sound great, I know, because you're with a community of people doing the same thing you're doing. I get that part of it. I do, but you can't be involved in this. You cannot breach PII, and you don't want to be a part of it either. So if you're in an agency, for example, that does LOA, or maybe has you on their very, very secure platform, you've got people that are licensed agents in the need to know space where it's protected, then yes, I could see how you could do this compliantly. But a lot of these agencies that end in L, end in group, a lot of you are working from your homes. You cannot do this. You cannot be having all of your prospects' information, their PII, exposed. It's going to harm you. So my word of warning here is, if this is you, be cautious, be careful. It can take you out of the industry, get your appointments canceled if this gets made public. And I just want to protect you. So if I can serve you in any way at all, reach out at jasonfinalexpense.com. I do run a national insurance agency. I recruit agents across this nation selling life, Medicare, and annuities face-to-face, but more importantly in the telespace. So free resources on my website at all times at jasonfinalexpense.com. I appreciate you watching this content. I hope it's valuable to you, but I wanted to warn you because I'm seeing this take place with a lot of places right now, and it's dangerous waters. I want you to make the wealth, but I don't want you to get whooped in the process. I appreciate you watching. Anything I can do for you, reach out. And if you've got a topic that you'd like me to address, feel free to put it in the comments below, and I promise I'll do my darndest to bring it to you. Have a great day and have an amazing tomorrow.